But why we, should make offering? Because we need accumulate merits, and we should, purification. So we need offering. He said that Tibet people are very lucky. You have a very good water for offering. In India, we don't have like that. So Tibet people are very lucky. You can offer water every day, every morning. So offering is very important. According to the Buddhism, we should believe, because we believe past life and next life. So Lama Tsongkhapa said that death is certain and time of death is uncertain. And when we time of the death, only Dharma practice can help us. Nobody can help us. So, practice, we, learn and study and meditation and offering, through this kind of the Dharma activity, Dharma action, we can create good karma. This good karma we can take to next life. And especially when the time of the death, this good karma and our practice can help us. So, so we need more practice and more learn and study, offering, very important, very, very important, So, death is certain. Everyone's will die. Nobody can run away, from the die, and nobody can stop death. And also, there's a time of death is uncertain. When we die, we don't know. Nobody know when we will die. Maybe tomorrow, maybe after.
Oh, I'm sorry, Geshe, you're muted. I'm so sorry.
So time of death, it is uncertain. Nobody know when we die. Maybe tomorrow, maybe after day after tomorrow, because our life is impermanent, and it is change every moment. Every moment change very fast, and our body is also impermanent. According to Buddhism philosophy, our body is samsara. We call samsara. Our body is samsara. Okay, so that means our body is cause of suffering, and it is quite similar in the nature of some suffering. So we have a lot of problem with this body. Sometimes hot, sometimes feeling hot, sometimes cold, sometimes pain, so very difficult, because this is samsara. This is samsara, this is our body from, karma and, delusions. So that's why we call this is samsara. So, we need to practice. We should practice more and learn more and meditation more. And through this kind of the Dhamma activities, Dhamma actions, we, try to be free from the suffering, free from the samsara. This is very important. And, so after our death, where we go? We go to Bardo. Okay? So what means death? Death means, according to the Buddhist religion, death means, our subtle mind departure from our body. This is the meaning of death. Okay? Subtle mind, the most subtle mind. Actually, we have many minds, many different minds. Some mind is gross and some mind is very subtle. Okay? When we die, first, stop our gross minds and stop, brain function. When brain function stop, stop our gross minds, consciousness of eye, ear, body. This mind is, this gross mind, we call gross mind, okay, and not a subtle one. Subtle one still, in center of our heart, subtle mind. So, according to this medical doctors, they say, oh, he's already died, but still he's not died because he has still he have this subtle mind. Subtle mind, minimum remain 3 days after stop brain, after stop what is heart what is
Pumping.
And stop gross minds. After 3, what is minimums remain 3 days. So according to the Buddhist tradition and Buddhist religion, after someone passed away, we need to keep minimums 3 days. Before before 3 days, if we cremate it, and if we make clean, this according to the Buddhist philosophy, this is quite dangerous because he still have the subtle mind in the center of heart. So that's why death means the most subtle mind come out from our body. That is the meaning of death. At the same time, then we goes to Bardo. So subtle mind come out from our body. At the same time, our subtle mind goes to Bardo. This Bardo means intermediate state. That means between death and between born. Between born and death, we call Bardo. Losing this body and getting new one. Between losing this body and get a new one. That is a Bardo. So we need to go Bardo, everyone. Exception, scientists, Malaraba and very higher practitioners, they don't need to go to Bardo. They can, many special practitioners, they achieve Buddhahood with this life. So this kind of the higher practitioners, they don't need to go into Bardo. I also, ordinary people, ordinary human beings, ordinary, all the beings, animals, even animals go to the Bardo after our death. This is those, this is our life. But if you practice very hard and enough develop your mind, and you will achieve something like a very higher realization, then you don't need to go to the Bardo. You can choose your next life, next rebirth. You can you can rebirth pure light. For example, you don't need to go to the Bardo. So many highest lamas, many higher practitioners, they don't need to go to the Bardo. They achieve Buddhahood. They achieve very high level state in this life. So, Buddha beings have, but Buddha beings, their body is not like us. Their body is formless, same like mind. Same like mind, and light. Untouchable. We can't touch. We can't see Buddha beings. Buddha beings is invisible. But they can see. They can see each other. The Buddha beings, can go everywhere. Where they want, they can go. They are right there in 1 second. 1 second, very fast. Because their body same like, our mind. Their body is the Buddha beings, irresistible. What is? Yeah, this anyone can stop. All and mountains, river can't stop them. They can go everywhere. And Buddha beings having some very tiny, very small, clairvoyance, and they have miracles. And Buddha beings birth is miracle birth. We call miracle births. So Buddha beings have 5 senses, same like what is ear consciousness, or eye consciousness, body consciousness. So they have 5 senses. But Buddha beings, they can't use soul food like us. They only use smell and scent. So we call to Buddha beings scent eater in Tibetan. In Tibetan we say scent eater, because they only use scent and smell. And Buddha beings have a lot of suffering, hallucination suffering, we call. And Buddha beings, visit us, visit their family, previous family. And the Buddha beings can see everyone. When we eat, when we do something, they can see. So, they think, oh, they don't love me, they don't want to take care of me, they, ignore me and neglect me. Because we can't see them, they can see us. They can see, when we eat, when we drink. But they, they can't eat, they can't drink with us. Because of course, we can't see them. So, Bardo beings very sad and very unhappy. They visit their home, but, nobody talk, nobody give any food and drinks and, so they are very, very, very sad, unhappy. This is also one part of the Bardo beings in suffering. And so, this after someone passed away, we should practice and pray and do puja for him or her every week. Every week we need to do. This is helpful. This is benefit for Bardos and Saint eaters, Bardos, special. Because Bardos' lifetime is only 7 days. Bardo means, born in Bardo, after 7 days, they die, but they need born in Bardo again. Minimum, days, they born and they die and born in Bardo 49 days. Some Bardo beings, after 1 week, they can get a new body. And then they, enter to mother's, home. But some Bardo beings, they can't get next week, until, 49 days. 49 days, after 49 days, they can get a new body. Then they may be, into animal matters of home, maybe hungry ghosts, maybe human beings, maybe gods, maybe demigods. And depends on individual karma. So, especially someone, the past ones, our relative, and our brother, our sisters, maybe our parents, you should do prayer, what is puja and prayer. It's a very benefit for them because we have special relationship, family relationship, blood relationship, and like material property relationship we have. So there's more benefit. And also we have business relationship. For example, our parents, after past our parents, if we do puja and prayer, it's a very benefit because we have a blood relationship, family relationship, So every week we do puja and prayer and dedication, do dedication for him or her. It's a very benefit, very helpful. Because as I told you before, Bardo beings come to our home and visit us. What they can see what we're doing for him or her. This is the best, reminder and can remind to Dharma practice for him. Then can remember, Dharma practice. This is helpful to get a new body and higher rebirth. Also, we do something in prayer and puja for Bardo beings. It can help. It will maybe can be cause to get a new life easily. So we do. For example, if someone passed away Saturday, we should pray on Friday. This is very logical. This is very important. Until 49 days. This way, if we can pray and do puja for, if we can, we do 49 until 49 days. Because if we do puja earlier, one day, because he was passed away on a Saturday, we do puja on a Friday. this, remind and with something accumulated merits for him, this can have to get a new life, on the Saturday when he died in Bardo. So cause and effect. That means, if we have certain good cause, then we can get, good result, good effect. Exactly these Bardo beings are, have something good karma and merits, then they will get a new body, and quickly, and they can get a good one. What is the good new body? Actually, there, so 6 Bardos, 6 different Bardos, okay? Also same human Bardo, animal Bardo, and religious Bardo, and so, God Bardo and demigod Bardo. If so really have that karma, of course, after our death, we go to Bardo, maybe animal Bardo, maybe hungry ghost Bardo, maybe hell realm Bardo, hell realm. If we have a good karma and compassion and love and kindness, and if we have a lot of merits, maybe we can maybe we will go to Bardo, but we may Bardo, maybe God's Bardo. Depends on our karma, depends on our karma, individual karma. So, of course, we should believe, past life and next life. Because in these days, many people could remember their past life. Many people, more than 2,000, 3,000 people could remember their past life. So this is the best proof we have a past life or next life. So we, believe past life and next life. So we need to do something for next life. We need to do preparation for next life. It is very important. This life is very short, very, very short. This may be 100 years, maybe 90 years, maybe 85 years. Only. Exactly the same, we are, guests on this earth, this world. When we finish our lifetime, when we finish our karma, then we have to go. We check out this body. This body is exactly the same guest house. When we finish our visa, then we have to check out a guest. And for example, guest house, exactly the same. When we finish our karma, we check out from what is this body. So, we should, practice and learn, and meditation is very important for our next life, not only for this life. Because we have a Bardo, because we have next life. If you have a good karma, then you don't need to go to Bardo. You don't need to go to hell realm. We don't need to go into the animal realm, animal state, hungry ghost state. So, we need to practice. So we need to develop our heart. But when we practice, we need good motivation. And motivation and intention is very important. We should practice for next life, and we should practice for the benefit of all Mother Sentient beings. We can't practice for ourselves, and we can't practice for this life and this temporary happiness. If you practice for temporary happiness and for this life and only for yourself, this is not Dharma. This is not Dharma practice. This is not a pure Dharma practice. This is, world Dharma. We call world Dharma. This is world concept. So we should practice for all the mother sentient beings, and for next life, it's very important, very, very important. It's our Buddhism, the philosophy and Buddhist religion, what we have now. Good life or bad life, everything that depends on past life, past karma. Okay, what means karma? Karma means action. For example, if we did something good in this morning, this afternoon we are very happy because we did something, created good karma in this morning. If we do something very good whole day, and create good karma, when we go into bed, sleep, we are very happy, enjoy, appreciate it. At least when after sleep, we have a good dream. Because we created good karma, we did something good. This is cause and effect. If we do something good for whole life, create good karma, you can get effect result in next life. This is logical. This is reasonable. And so there's we need to understand about our mind, and we need to meditate on our mind, and what is my nature, what is mind's power, and what is reality nature of the mind, and what is Buddha nature. We have Buddha nature. Every sentient beings have Buddha nature. That Buddha nature means seed of the Buddha. The seed of the Buddha means this reality nature of mind. This is Buddha nature, reality nature of mind. This is Buddha nature. Our mind is very powerful, and it is very clean and very grateful. It's bright, but now diluted by the anger and attachment and bad karmas. We can't use our mind, subtle mind, and what is we can't see reality nature mind of reality nature, and we can't use. We only can use 10% of our mind power. Really, if we can use full of our mind power, maybe we can fly, and we can, whatever we can, we want to do, we can do. We can control everything. We can change everything. So, whatever, today I talk a little bit about Bardo, okay? What means Bardo? And this Bardo's lifetime is 7 days, and Bardo's body is not like our body, it is formless. And Bardo beings can go everywhere very fast, where they want to go, they arrive there in 1 second. And Bardo beings, can see us, can see each other, but we can't see them. And Bardo beings can use only smell and only scent. So we dedicated for them, and so we practice for them. We offer for giving or offering for them. It's very important. Su prayer, we call su offering. Su offering means, we put zamba and butter and zamba, make a mix, and then put on the fire. This we call su offering. Su offering is special for the Bardo beings and scent eaters, because they only use smell, use only scent, So if we offer, smoke, if offer, smell to them and dedicate them, it's very important, very beneficial for them. And what means death? Okay, death means, according to Buddhist philosophy, the most subtle mind departure from our mind, our body. That is the meaning of death. Okay, and our subtle mind, remain in our center of heart. Minimum 3 days. And some practitioners, they meditate on clear light, the subtle mind, the death of mind, subtle mind of death. Clear, they meditate on clear light, and this, the most subtle mind of death, many days, for 1 month, 20 days, 27 days. They keep still, their body very fresh, and no change color, and never smell. Many days. In summer, very, very hot, but still, very fresh. That means, they meditate, on clear light and the most subtle mind of death. Still, they have a mind. But, scientists, they say, a medical doctor, oh, no, he's already dead, already died. But he's still not died. Still, the subtle mind in his body. In these days, many Tibetan masters, monks, high was old monks, after they die, and yes, they meditate on clear light. So many days in India, Nepal, everywhere, in these days. But medical doctor check their body, but they can't see nothing. They can see any special, they can't get any result because they can't check about a subtle mind. Because they can't see subtle mind. But their body is still fresh. This is really something proof and evidence. We have mind. Brain totally stop. No any more function, brain function. But still fresh. Still fresh. Body is very fresh, and still a center of heart a little warm. That means we have mind. That means we have, this is proof for, for what we have in next life and past life. So we can't think only this life. We can't do something for only this life. This life is nothing. This life is very short. According to the Buddhist philosophy, our next life is numberless. We have life, next life. Until achieve Buddhahood, we have next life. Achieve, until Buddhahood or liberation. After 85 years, after 95 years, or after 100 years, we die, born again in samsara. After so sometimes die, born again in samsara. So we need experience a lot of suffering, suffering of changes, suffering of suffering, and the suffering of aging, suffering of sick, suffering of death, So, we need to practice for achieve liberation and achieve Buddhahood. This is very important. And recent mantra, Om Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum, and visualize Avalokiteshvara, and try to, generate compassion and love. This is very important, very important. This is important for this life and next life, of course. If we have compassion, if we have genuine compassion and love, we can be happy forever. we can get a good life, make a meaningful life, happy life, then it's really meaningful life. This is really human being life. This is a human life. If we have compassion, if we love, then really we can be a good person and a good human being. It is the meaning of human being's life. This is the meaning of what is meaningful life. We don't, if we can help others, of course we need to help to others. If we can't help others, we don't, harm others. This is a meaningful life. So, I mentioned that, before, so we have, true happiness, for example, mental happiness and physical happiness. As but mental happiness, inner happiness, inner peace, we can't get from outside, from in our mind, with your mind. So we need to change our mind. So we need to develop our mind. So we, develop good qualities, inner peace, mental peace is very important. This is best medicine for our body, our health. This is our life. If we have mental peace, if we have healthy mind and what is inner strength, then we can be happy. Then we can be patient. We can be patient with everything. Then we can be happy. So now our time is finished. Sorry. Yes.
Can I ask you one question?
Yes, many questions. No problem.
Could you just explain about the meaning of the soak offering for people who might not be familiar about the different things that we do, like taking the bite, offering to the other beings?
Sorry.
The soak offering, the meaning of the soak
A
offering.
story.
Soak.
Okay, do you ask again? Oh, again. So what? Repeat again.
People may not be familiar with what we're doing, distributing the soap.
Okay.
Where we take the bite, we offer that to the other beings, the hungry ghosts.
Yes,
Could you
yes.
just talk about that?
Yes. No, actually, this we can offering. We can offer in the home and outside. This doesn't matter, okay? Yeah. But this is offering. First, you make fire, okay, small fire. Then you put some good things on the fire. This good biscuit, and also you can offer oat. Yeah. Yes, oat. Oats. And some the dry fruits, and we can't offer this egg and meat. Okay. Then after you you put some materials on the fire, then you recite Oma 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 3 times. Okay. Then you dedicate to every Bardo beings, every hungry ghost. Actually, according to the Su prayers, first we visualize offering Buddha Dhammasangha and protectors and Bodhisattvas. Then we give to Bardo beings, dedicated to Bardo beings, hungry ghosts. That only. Then you can receive some money, or money, or money, or then. This is a Su prayer. This is a Su practice. You can practice every day. Every day, if you have fire and it's easy to make fire. Yeah. So do you have any question?
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
So the body is samsara. So when you die, you leave the body after 3 days, and you say there is suffering in the Bardo. What is it that suffers?
According to the Buddhism philosophy, we call hallucination suffering. Okay, but Bardo being also he's still in samsara, so he has a lot of suffering. With also he's especially suffering from mental, suffering from mind. And as I told you before, Bardo beings come to here, come visit home, visit family, but they very unhappy because they think they don't want to tackle what don't want to take care of me, don't want to take care of me, and don't give me, don't love me. They can they think, so this also very big suffering, very big suffering. They're unhappy. Also, they need to die in the battle, so they have been suffering of the death.
What dies in the Bardo? You've already died in samsara. The body is gone. What dies in the Bardo?
No, I have the other body. This body is, this become useless, and they departure from this body. But they take new body in Bardo. This is a Bardo body. Bardo body is not like our body, but still they have body. Same like mind or something, it's a formless, but still they have body. Still they need to die in the Bardo. And they change this body. Then they will take a new body. They need rebirth.
Okay, so by studying the intelligence that you have conveyed in terms of what happens in the Bardo, if this is something, when we die and go into the Bardo, is that information not still available to us? That we know what the Bardo is, that there will be a Bardo body, there'll be another death,
Of
that
course.
we won't be seen by the people that we've left behind.
Yeah, it's okay. Then you can learn more about Bardo, and you can read more about Bardo. Maybe you can get from some introduction of Bardo from Google. Okay, really. They are introduction about Bardo. We have, and this actually about Bardo, from Abhidhamma books, Abhidhamma Buddhist teaches, we have explain a lot about Bardo in Abhidhamma.
Can you help other people in the Bardo who perhaps don't have the same amount of practice that would make things easier for them? Are you able to help other people in the Bardo?
I don't know exactly, Bardo beings help each other. I think they can't help each other in Bardo, but we can help them. Okay, if you practice for them and offering for them, do prayer for them and puja for them, this is can help for the Bardo beings.
So the only senses is the sense of smell, but you see other Bardo beings, but you're not capable of having any kind of communication with them. They're just there.
Yes.
Bummer.
This yes, also this once it's something like they have very lonely, suffering of loneliness. Yeah.
Loneliness.
Yeah. That means they can't communicate with each other, and they can't communicate to us.
So these experiences that are had in the Bardo, the sadness and the sense of loneliness and isolation, and people not noticing you when you go back to your home, and they're not you know, they don't respond to you. You try to communicate with them perhaps, and they don't respond to you because they can't see you. Is that a continuation then of karma in the Bardo from another lifetime?
No, it just depends on their karma, you know.
Well, that's what I'm saying, is that if, for example, you say that there are very high beings who have practiced a great deal, they don't go into the Bardo. So what I'm asking essentially is those of us, I'm undoubtedly going into the Bardo, those of us who go into the Bardo, are we, the suffering and the you know, the isolation and whatnot, is that a variation according to what our life has been? Like if we have practiced, if we have attempted to be compassionate, you know, given the opportunity to do so,
Okay.
does that ameliorate the sense of loneliness and
No,
sadness
actually, you
and-
know, it's yes. Actually, you know, so this everything depends on karma. You know, some Bardo beings are very smart, actually, you know, and some Bardo beings, you know, can practice in Bardo. And you know, through the Bardo, they can, you know, get enlightenment and liberation. Yeah. First, you know, due to their bad karma, they get, you know, Bardo of human being. Okay. For example, in Bardo. But in Bardo, if you do some puja and if you do prayer and for them, and this, you know, remind to them practice. Then they practice and then they can get a new rebirth, higher rebirth, you know, achieve liberation.
But as an individual in the Bardo, can you practice?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. That's why, you know, if we do something prayer and puja, can have to them. Because they can remember and they can practice.
Okay.
Yeah. Any other question?
If you have time. So I understand that the 49 days are very important after a death, after someone dies, passes. And what about those people who died a long time ago, who maybe like before I understood about even Buddhism? What do we do with those people?
No, after 49 days, definitely they take rebirth.
They would.
Definitely they, you know, can get rebirth. New body.
Reborn.
49 days
They
later.
reborn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everybody up to 40.
Everybody, all the sentient beings the same.
Uh-huh.
49 days, you know, then they can get new body. Then they will reborn maybe female or maybe hungry ghost, maybe Hera, maybe, you know, depends on their karma. So for example, our grandfathers, you know, already they born somewhere.
There's somebody else now.
Yeah, sure. Maybe anymore,
Yeah,
or maybe,
okay,
you know,
thank you.
nobody know.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Talking about like a really good practitioner, when they die, they don't go to the Bardos. Is that when they like the rainbow light body? Like,
Yes.
okay.
Yeah. Some people they can, you know, get a rainbow body, we call, you know, this, you know, when they practice the end of their life, then it becomes smaller and small, disappear their body. Yeah, this is, you know, this body, you know, dissolved to, you know, illusion body and rainbow body. We call rainbow body, you know. And I heard one story in Tibet. One is a practitioner, you know, he's very high practitioner. He was passed away in a cave. After 1 week, 2 weeks, you know, only, you know, nails and, you know, hairs left. His, you know, totally his body dissolved to, you know, I don't know, this maybe rainbow body or where, despair. Really. And, you know, many practitioners, you know, can achieve Buddhahood or liberation in this life. So they don't need to go to Bardo. Because they can choose their life. They can choose their next life. Many Bodhisattvas, they can choose their life, you know, where is more benefit. maybe in India more benefit, then they will born India. For example, if in America more benefit for American people, then they will born here. Everything depends on themselves. If we enough, realization, we have enough realization, higher realization. So any other question?
For our closing prayers then. We'll do our general dedication prayer. Due to the merit of these virtuous actions, may I quickly attain the state of a Guru Buddha and live all living beings without exception into that height stage. May the supreme jewel Bodhicitta that has not risen arise and grow. And may that which has arisen not diminish but increase. We'll do the long life prayers for our teachers, beginning with His Holiness Dalai Lama. The wish granting, which fulfilling the source of every single benefit, happiness, in the world. Sitting constantly kind, and Gyatso by the stage. May all your holy wisdom be spontaneous and for Otohito Lamayachi's reincarnation, venerable you that places, especially and the prayer for the swift return of Lama Zopa Rinpoche, peerless teacher and assembly children of the victorious one, provocative and radiated with the victorious love of Father, Son, along with the lineage master, all the objects of refuge of the infinite lands. Please bestow the virtue and goodness of accomplishing this prayer here and now, holding and spreading the Muni's precious and complete teaching. Through explanation and practice, you wore the honor that is incomparable venerable Guru to you in request. While striving steadfastly for the sake of the victorious one speaking, the soul gives way for which honor and happiness emerge, and for mother than the being, you suddenly departed to peace. What a great loss! Nevertheless, through the unspeaking truth of the blessings of the ancient of the three jewels, and the great ways of Bodhicitta, the children of the victorious one, may the smile of a reincarnation be forward for fortunate escape.
John Jason Jordan was a Majaban, Jiwan, Yamame by a one and Kondi Pero show, which is in a can about what is in it. They say down in Agent and Redo was a show, Chato College, Jabo, Chito, gave us some Sanjay, or come in the television. Don't but it is a Chatsaro. O money be my 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 money. O money be me home, money be me home. On Jambia, Chita Chimba, the Kundisan, the Gagunjis. Give on the Tatam Jera to. Thank you.
Thank you, Geshe.
Thank you.
Thank you, Geshe.